That is, it is really, I really appreciate it. And the way how your trading strategy opened my mind, and on the trading, it is, I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy.
So, what are the main
So,
difficulties aside the computer and analysis? Have you maybe understood more of the practicals and this how to spot these levels? Like, is it much easier, or do you still face some difficulties?
no, no, it is more easier. And also when every time I see how you take trade, how you place the setups and everything, it is more clear.
Okay.
And it is really, really more clear. But the only thing that I don't understand is why sometimes I see you have you trade on Oanda, sometimes you trade on FXCM, because I trade mainly with FXCM. So I don't know why you change broker like this.
Okay. These are not like brokers that I use personally. This is just like brokers that provide the data that we use here on TradingView. I don't use any of these brokers personally. I just use their charts.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Whatever.
Because when you analyze, for example, GBP GPY,
Yeah.
I analyze it on FXCM, but sometimes I see you analyze it on Oanda. So I
Okay.
was
You
asking,
like, yeah,
I was
you're
wondering if it was a there was a difference.
no, there's no. I don't really this. I don't really notice the difference. Anyways, I just open whatever one, whatever broker it is. I just need the charts. That's all. I do my analysis here. I
Ah, okay,
trading app on my phone. Then I use these numbers here, these coordinates. I just tap them in. I place my orders and I leave. That's it.
okay, okay, okay,
You
okay.
see these numbers here: the entry, the stop loss, and the target. So this is what I use. I use this tool to measure my position. Then I use now
Mm-hmm.
these numbers here and I enter them on my trading app.
Yeah, yeah. I do also the same.
Yeah, so
I
that's
do
all I
also this
use.
this.
That's all I use this thing for.
Ah, okay,
And
okay,
so
okay.
these are some levels that I identified. Like I posted in the public channel that I'll be scalping it this entire week. So that's why I'm on 5 minutes now. So
Mm-hmm.
I saw this area here. The price has created this area. Price actually came back here and pushed impulsively. You can see how quick price rejected this area. And this
Yeah.
candlesticks actually reacting off of this area here. But now this area is really like some kind of old zone. I don't want to trade here again. Besides, it does not really look that good. But you can see that price actually reacted to these areas, right?
Yeah.
So that means even if you traded here, this would have been some amazing trades you would have caught if you traded here. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that I always say is when you have a key level like this, if you've taken a trade from it, after you spotted the key level, you've traded from it once. Now you look at this trade. If this trade looks like this, which is another impulsive rejection, then you're open to trade again.
Mm-hmm.
But if the market did not reject like this, if you just enter with the candles, then got out, don't trade here again.
Okay.
So you take your profit here, but don't trade back. But if the market give you this kind of weeks with another rejection, even though you've taken profit here, you can still take another trade because why? You still have weeks that have entered here, proving that
Okay.
what this area is still strong enough to hold price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after that, now I say, okay, I need to highlight new levels, which is this one that price has just given us now. Now we have this ones. Of course, you can highlight both. That's why you see where my stop loss is at. My stop loss is actually at this low, right? So technically, I've highlighted this entire place because that's where my stop loss is. But I just
Mm.
don't like my ACP area looking that big. So what I do is I highlight the main one that I'm looking at, which is this one. I highlight it like this. You can see,
Okay.
yeah. So price actually, pushed away, came back here, tapped it in. When I missed this one, I didn't take this trade. So I was hoping that price would come back and let me buy. But price, however, formed another key level here, another ACP area,
Another key level, yeah.
and left it. So now I'm looking at these two ACPs here, but the most or the high probability ACP here, if you ask me, is this one. But I'll still take a buy here anyways, because if price should stop me out here, then it'll tag me in here, and I'll take 1-2, and I'll make the money back, 1 hour profit. So that's what I'm about to do. I'll place another trade on this key level here. So I'll have two limits. I'll just split the risk between both of them. Let's say if I'm trading this tomorrow, this will be the only trades I'll take tomorrow.
Okay.
So 1% here, and I'll put 1% there, total 2%, so that if I lose all the two trades, then I stay. I'm good for the day. I don't trade again.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I lose one, I make
But
one. Pardon?
no, it is a good setup. I think it's good setup.
You have doubts, you ask.
No, I was thinking about the scalping strategy.
Yes.
How do you feel about this after this week?
Well, this week so far is positive. So, but after this week, of course, I'm returning back to my normal trading. Yeah, that's my thing. That's my how can I put it? That's where I belong, you know.
So, your comfort zone.
Because here we have a lot of responsibilities, having to go through.
Yeah.
Every hour you have to go through your charts because they might be like this thing didn't even take how many minutes to form this key level here. Like you could miss a trade with blink of an eye. So it's really a lot of work, which is good for some people instead, because some people have like 3 hours a day free time, and they want to use like 3 hours to say, okay, I'm on my computer for 3 hours and I'm off. It's actually good for people like that. You hop on your computer, you give you give 3 hours of your day to the market. You sit there 3 hours to trade, you're done, you leave. So yeah, but for me, I do this full time, so I look at the 4 hour and I take my time. I don't care rushing like this. Yeah, but I've looked at I've looked at it. The work is the same. They reject the areas the same. They do everything the same, except these ones are really, really quicker, and their spread here is huge. You know, it's a smaller time frame. The spread sometimes is wild. Yeah,
but I think also the difference between the smaller time frame and bigger that time frame is about the profit is the percentage. I think on the bigger time frame you make more money, much more money.
It depends how much.
I don't know.
Let's say on the bigger.
Okay.
Let's say on the smaller time frame, on the bigger time frame, you're putting 0.2 or 0.5 per trade. Now, when you come down on this small time frame, you might end up putting 3 standard lots on one trade.
Okay.
But now, these 3 standard lots is still the same amount of money that you are risking on the bigger time frame, smaller lots. Since here, you don't need too much movement. You just need small movement, and that's it. So you're going to need bigger lot sizes. So let's say I put like 2 standard lots on this trade. I'm risking 1% of my account, $200. That's it. And I'm putting 2 standard lots. I'm going on the 4-hour time frame, and I'm to take a trade, this exact same trade. I'll be putting 0.5, which is still $200 of my account. Since there's, you get it. So I make sure that my risk is the same. Whatever time frame I'm on, I'm risking the same amount.
Okay. Because I noticed it because when I traded crypto, I noticed that when I put I take the trade on bigger time frame, I have bigger profit than
that's because you haven't practiced calculating your risk, your position size very well. Because if you practice that, go on the smaller time frame, you see that you will not use the same lot like you use on the bigger time frames. You're going to use bigger lots for smaller time frames. Yes. So if you know exactly how much you're putting on a trade, you know that okay, your lot sizes here will be multiplied, like you multiply by 8. Like it's going to be more. So I actually have this calculator that I stumbled upon on the internet, which is completely free, and it's like a plugin that you have on the MetaTrader 5 on your computer. You just go on there and you type I don't know if you have that.
No, no.
Okay, so that's very, very effective and is the easiest way you can calculate, your position sizing. I'm going to make a new course on that one. I'm going to give you guys the link to the
Okay,
website. Go there, download it.
okay,
I'll give you
okay.
guys the entire process, how to install it, how to use it. So it's going to be very, very easy for you. When you see a setup like this, you just go on there, put your entry price, put your stop loss, you put the percentage you wish to risk. Now the calculator itself will give you the precise lot size that you're going to use. And it's going to open a trade for
Okay.
you. So you set it, you set
Mm-hmm.
like, let's say I'm risking 1% on my account, I put it there 1%. Now the computer, the machine knows that, okay, I want to trade 1% of this account. Now it asks for my entry
Mm-hmm.
price and my stop loss. So it's going to calculate it. I put my entry price, put my stop loss, and I put my target. And it tells me, okay, use 2.73 lots. These are the lots you're going to use. So all you have to do now is click on pending
Ah,
orders.
okay.
Yeah, you click there. If it's a direct market execution, you execute. If it's a pending order, you change it there. There's a button that you click it, pending order. You click, boop, it places the trade there. When the market comes, you see that you're trading exactly $200, no more, no less.
That's nice.
It's
It's
very, very
really, really
precise.
nice.
So that way, on every trade, you have the same amount of money. So if you're losing two trades in a row, you've lost $400. If you're winning two trades in a row, you've made $800 or four, or I don't know, whatever. So it's actually good that you control risk on every trade. It's very, very important because let's say you buy here and you lose, and you happen to have made or lost more money here. And now the winning trade that you have after this,
Mm-hmm.
maybe traded much lesser because you didn't know what loss size to use at the time, because these positions, they don't have the same
Mm-hmm.
stop loss. Some stop losses are bigger, some are smaller. So you might have a smaller stop loss now. I have a very, very small position and it works out and you make maybe a few dollars. Meanwhile, when you were losing, you lose more, you lost more. So there'll be it's very
Mm-hmm.
important, it's very impossible for you to actually make profits, because when you win, you're winning small. When you lose, you're losing big. So these calculations help you make sure that if you're taking 5 trades, there are 5 the same trades. So if you lose 2, you win 3, you know that, okay, you're positive.
Yeah.
So I'll make
No,
that
no,
course.
this will,
A
it
very
will, it will, it will.
I tested it out. I was so amazed. Like I didn't know I was suffering all this time. I'm just going to make it so that you guys can jump on it and start. It's very important.
Thank, thank you. It will help me a lot
Yeah,
because
it's
this
a lot of time compared to when
concise calculation is for me. It is a mess now.
yeah,
Thank you.
very, very good.
So today uh, there was electric shortage in Douala. You say,
Yeah, we had problems with electricity. I don't know what happened.
yeah,
So it actually came
yeah,
back. It came back, but our block did not have. So it's like something, there was a fault somewhere. So
okay,
they,
yeah.
they,
This is Cameroon.
they checked it out later this evening around 2 p.m. or something. Then we had lights came back.
But I think the main advantage that you have when you live in Cameroon, or I think it is that, or in some country in Africa, is that when you make profit in trading, you don't pay taxes.
Yeah, actually here we don't really do that tax stuff. There's actually some kind of tax declaration. It depends if you're a private trader or an organization and stuff like that. But I'm a private trader, so I don't really declare any sort of taxes. You can do your stuff, you can operate safely here. Like they don't really care that much. So
Yeah, but here it is our problem is that we have to pay taxes. That is our main problem
that,
here.
that's that's one reason I cannot. I don't even want to come there. I don't even want to. I don't. Well, my childhood dream was to travel and everything. But when I grew to understand taxes, understand money, understand the economy, understand everything about the government, I noticed that we are actually in luxury here because we don't realize it. But if you can set up a very very
Yeah, yeah.
set up a very very good business here, ah, you are so good. Yeah, because
Yeah, I am since I started trading, I am discovering I this advantage that you have when you live in Africa, that
yeah.
here we pay tax 26% taxes on each profit that you make.
Oh my God,
trading.
that's wow.
So
Yeah,
you can imagine.
you get to keep everything. I withdraw my money via
Yeah,
crypto. I have everything on me. I don't spend shit on taxes.
yeah, that is. Let's see if one someday I could turn back in Africa
Yeah, come
to
back,
make
come
more
back.
money.
The only problem with
No,
Africa
but
is
I what?
the only problem with
Sorry.
Africa is the job opportunities we don't have here, the industrialization we don't have here. So
Yeah, yeah, but at the end, if you
yeah, the
have the
little you
chance to
have, the
learn
little you
some
have,
skills like this,
you actually be good. You
yeah,
can keep the little you have. And I noticed that
exactly.
what they actually show in the media, the homeless and people suffering, we don't actually have homeless people here. No matter how poor
Yeah,
people
yeah,
are, they still have roofs over their head.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
because you have a tiny piece of land, you have some, you can do anything, you just live. Like, there's just everywhere. I've never seen a homeless person, especially in my city here, Douala. There's no homeless. But if you go to New York, America, damn, there's millions of people outside. And those people actually make more money
Yeah,
than
yeah,
people here in Cameroon, but they're unable to afford housing, which is a major problem in abroad. So, we are poor, but we can at least live, we can eat. Food is free, food is cheap. Like, we are, yeah,
yeah. Me, I am from Yaoundé, and I can assure you that you just watching the how you manage. I can call it business. This trading business.
yeah,
I can assure you that you make much more money than people who live here in Europe
yeah. That's my
every
goal.
day.
That's my goal. If I'm coming that way just for
So
holidays, vacation and stuff, I will never be based there.
that it is really I really appreciate it, and the way how your trading strategy opened my mind and on the trading. It is I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy. It is the first time that since I started watching your video, I am really confident about my journey in this world. I can say.
That's awesome. Pushing. Everyday growth is consistent. We're reaching higher heights and we just keep going. My Forex funds
Yeah,
actually pulled my leg so bad, but I'm coming out of it. So
yeah.
just time.